Laura, what facts do we know about Chris Brown?
Well, we know that he's out on bail right now, but he got arrested. This woman claims that he pulled out a gun on her. The story goes he was hanging out with his friends at his house, invited one of his friends who brought two women that were uninvited. I guess one of his friends was displaying some jewelry, whether he was selling it or not, I don't know. The woman claims she was admiring a piece, and the story goes that she touched the diamonds and he was like, get away from the diamonds, you need to get out. She refused to leave, and then she claims that he pulled out a gun and pointed it at her and asked her to leave.
Then a SWAT team shows up.
She calls 911. SWAT team shows up. They're outside his house for hours. And that's why in the videos, in the Instagram videos that he put up, he's like, I'm innocent. Now the SWAT team is outside. When I call the police, when I have all these crazy stalkers, they don't come till like a day or two later. And that was his
frustration why he was saying F the police and all that. The Black Lives Matter thing he said.
That was random.
Yeah, that's bad. Come on.
What are you doing?
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But just so you know, people were saying that his baby girl was there, and the mother of his child commented and said that that's not true, that's all a lie. And then TMZ reported that there was a duffel bag thrown out the window, that Chris threw out a duffel bag out his window with a gun and some drugs in it. And TMZ is the only place that's reporting that. Nobody else has, said that was actually true.
We also know that the girl involved that made this 911 call has a warrant out for her arrest here in New York City over some Plaza Hotel robbery that she had stole some lady's purse and then
scammer.
It was a whole
troublemaker.
Hot 97, who's this?
Yo, this Saquon from the Bronx.
Hey, yo, Saquon, who do you believe, Chris or the girl?
I believe Chris on this one, man. You can't be letting them joints come to your house.
Yo,
like
randoms at your house. Yo, if you got friends, boys and girls, if you got friends that when you invite them to the house, they show up with people that you don't know, stay away from them.
Right.
I've been in that situation one too many times where back in college, my boy brought some joints home. He wanted to mess with one joint. She, of course, brought her friend. Her friend's wasted drunk in my house. Get out. She's stumbling, knocking things over, talking loud. Get out. She didn't want to leave. So I literally was there the whole time like, yo, get out, leave, get the out my crib.
Because that's the only thing you can do. What is he going to do? Physically remove her? He can't touch her.
Because if I put my hands on her, then that's a whole problem.
Right.
And mind you, the only reason I'm this aware is because I've been on the radio since I was 15. So I've seen this happen to mad people where you get to party and you live in this party lifestyle and people do go too far, start acting up, and you get the blame.
Right.
Or you got boys that's still in the hood. They show up to your crib dirty.
Right. For sure.
And got warrants. And then something happens at the house. The police is there, and now you got a felon or whoever in your crib, and they charge you and linking this and that.
Right.
No, not me. Never again. Laura from Queens, who do you believe?
Listen, I believe Chris Brown, even though I feel he is a knucklehead, because at the end of the day, it's called locks. How do you have jewelry out, accessible to other people, bring random people to your home? You are a target.
Yep.
Stop making yourself open to this, because, there are people that are going to come after you anyway, and even your closest people. Like, you can't trust the people. And in your home, listen, the girl is probably, dirtbag, and she probably deserves to be in jail. But, Chris he's got to be smarter than this. He's just stupid to make these careless mistakes and let people just come up into his house like that.
Yo, facts. Thanks for calling. It feels like everybody's on that page. I think your name is Nice from Queens.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
What's up, Nice? Who do you believe?
Yo, at the end of the day, I kind of believe a little bit of both. Because at the end of the day, but I don't have a problem with Chris Brown if he did pull out the pistol on the bitch. Because if you up in his crib at the end of the day and he wants you to get out, what's he supposed to do? Grab you by the neck and toss you out? That's a domestic violence case.
Yeah, you can't
So
do that.
the whole purpose.
And I mean, but that's the piece of it we was talking about earlier. Thanks for your call, Nice. The piece we was talking about earlier. I don't know what Chris's situation is. He was inside his house.
Yeah, it was inside his home.
Can you have? And I don't know California law well enough, where you can have your own pistol in your crib, you can have a license in your crib. Is it like New York where you can have it in your crib, and in Jersey where you can have it in your crib? I don't know. And I don't know what his scenario is.
Right.
And it's possible he may have just been talking some smack like, yo, what, am I have to go get my joint? And they was like, a word you got a joint, I'm calling the cops. You know what I mean? Like anything could have been said in his state of mind, and she used it against him.